Alright, 1 second. One second, I need a...
Recently, I've been replaying all of the 2D Mario games for my upcoming ranking of every level. For big rankings like this, I rank out the levels in sections. In this case, ranking the levels within the games themselves before combining them into one list. I still have 3 more games to go through. Nintendo, please just release Mario Land. Okay, well, no, that's not that well. But one thing has remained consistent among almost all of the games. The bottom of the list contains nearly every underwater level. These are without question some of the most hated levels in the Mario franchise, and I can't help but agree. They just aren't that fun to play, especially compared to the standard on land levels. Now that's just the 2D games. What about the 3D ones, Andy's? Let's just take Mario 64 for example. Jolly Roger Bay and Dire Dire Docks are probably my least favorite stages besides Rainbow Ride. Almost every
Just
single
save
Mario
it.
game, 2D or 3D, has the water stages among the worst in the game, but not all of them. I believe that one game nailed making the water level so hard that not only is it good, but it can reasonably stand as one of the best levels in the series. That game would of course be Super Mario Odyssey with the Seaside Kingdom. Welcome to another episode of Level by Level. In today's episode, I want to take a look at what makes Bubbling so good, because I'm far from the only person to have the opinion that it's phenomenal. To do that, just like my other Odyssey Level by Levels, we'll be separating this into sections. This time around though, the sections will be slightly different. We'll start with the aesthetic as always, but then we'll talk about the controls, since that's a very important aspect of why this game works. Following that, we'll go back to the standard structure, being layout, story, and then ending on some
Just save the description. Oh my god.
Mario Odyssey is known for its very unique kingdom themes. While many of them do have some similarities to themes that came before, each kingdom takes their own unique spin on it. Instead of being a standard forest, Winnie Kingdom is combined with a lot of orange technology and deep woods. Instead of being a standard lava world, Luncheon Kingdom
This makes a noise, I'm gonna be mad.
very colorful and floating food. You could do this for almost every kingdom in the game, but funnily enough, our topic for today might just be one of the least changed. Now, it does pretend to have a special gaming, like actually the faces are textured like the Orphan model, but that's and just because it is a lot simpler thematically than many of the other stages in this game, that doesn't make it just that bad. In fact, I would argue far from it. Upon completing this kingdom story, the look and vibe of the Seaside Kingdom is one of the most beautiful and relaxing in the entire Mario franchise. Personally, I've always been a big fan of how beaches look anyway, but the main part about this kingdom that really sells it has to be the setting sun. It makes this skybox and kingdom as a whole just a joy to look at. The added colors from the rainbow really enhance this as well. But what I think really completes this level's signature above ground look are the 4 streams of water flowing upward into the large glass in the center. It just gives this kingdom a majestic look that I think surpasses almost everything else in the series. Every aspect of this level's surface, from the sand, the water, and the sunset, make this one of my favorite kingdoms to look at, even with its arguably less creative theme. And speaking of themes, how could I possibly forget the song here? Love Lane is by far the best beach theme we've found in the series. It's not even close. It nails
Come
the
on.
relaxing beach vacation vibes so perfectly. I can say without a shadow of a doubt that they perfected the Mario Beach with this level's surface. But that's not all we have to cover here. The interesting part about underwater level aesthetics in Mario games is that there are 2 things you have to analyze: the surface and actually below the water itself. While I definitely prefer the relaxing vibes on this level's surface, the underwater look is no slouch either. Dipping below lets us see a beautiful light blue landscape. Due to just how clear the water is, we can actually see this from the surface too, which also means that we can see the surface from below. I love being able to get
Alright, start the recording.
I think it boosts the aesthetic even more. As you go deeper into the water, the clues start to get
I didn't hear a noise. So that's good.
There's also plenty of plant life that populates the sand here. Not quite sure what these blue platform things are called, but I love them well. The way they shine here makes the ground of the ocean stand out. Add on the shimmering seaweed and coral, and they nail the look of the ocean floor. I also love how colorful the seaweed enemies are because they make this place so much fun to look at. All of the creatures that populate Bubbling give it so much life. On the surface, you have the Bubblanians and 2
Okay.
I really love the dory here.
Okay, it's actually decided to work.
Them being yellow and purple is great, and I love that they constantly move around the whole kingdom, making it
It's actually decided to work now. Okay, that's good. Close Microsoft Edge.
I also have to say I love the
Close
aesthetic
a
of
bunch of these
the
tabs.
contrast with the bright bubble surface. I think I could go on praising the aesthetic for this kingdom all day, but I think I'll just call it here and just say they perfected the relaxed beach aesthetic. Well, by itself, I wouldn't say that's quite enough to make this the best water stage in Mario history. It sure does help quite a bit. But now I want to focus on controls, because I think this plays a major role in what makes the water levels in Odyssey so fantastic. Now I say plural because the beginning part of the section
I have a video playing on my TV in the background, but I don't think you can hear it. Made a test earlier.
previous Mario games failed so hard. In both 2D and 3D, moving in water was just simply really slow. I mean, that makes sense. It's probably pretty realistic that you go slow, but realism doesn't exactly equal fun. I mean, which Kirby here looks more fun? This one looks like it's completely terrible. To best show the differences in underwater control, I think
Save
the 364 is pretty
the-
fair. In that game, you basically have two things you can do underwater: swim forward and punch. That's it. The swimming can be extremely tedious. If you're going in a straight line, it isn't the worst thing, but having to make any sort of turn can be rough. Mario takes forever to look at the direction you want underwater.
Just save the changes to the video. Come on, man.
But now let's compare this to Odyssey. The water controls here are greatly expanded.
Okay.
Changed quite a bit. Mario 64 has the player always swim in the direction they're facing, and if they aren't swimming, they'll stay in place. Mario Odyssey, on the other hand, has the player constantly going downward, and by pressing the jump button, you can swim upward. That's more similar to how the 2D Mario games approach movements in underwater levels. But that's not all. Mario also has three other things he can do here that significantly improve the control. First off is the capture. While Mario
Okay.
does turn faster here than in Mario 64, it's still a bit slow. However, by throwing Cappy, Mario instantly snaps.
I'm gonna.
This is especially helpful when combined with their next move, the underwater dive. By inputting ground pound and Y at the same time, Mario will lunge in the direction he's facing. This makes movement significantly faster, and getting a nice rhythm down feels so much more fun here than in Mario 64. On top of that, Mario can also just ground pound underwater, which makes descending extremely quick as well. These three movement techniques combined make underwater travel here so much more satisfying. Of course, it still doesn't feel
It's
as
me,
good as
Mario.
Mario Odyssey's case, as I think it has the
Hello.
but it's certainly not.
Oh, 1 second. I need to.
These are easily the best water control we've seen in the Mario franchise. Luckily, they seem to be adapting as partially to the 2D games as well. Mario Wonder is pretty much the water level basically a 2D version of Mario. So it's safe to say that Mario
1 second. I need to. There we go.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. So, last time we did Bomb on Battlefield, Lost Fortress. Now we're gonna go to the basement. Come on now. Nips. We just gotta. Yow! Hey Adam. Yow! Unhand me! Brute! I'm late! So late, I must make haste. This shiny thing, mine? It's mine! Find its keepers, losers! Late, late, late! Ouch! Take it then. A gift from Bowser it was. Now let me be. I have a date, I cannot be late for tea.
Here we go.
So, this is the 9th game of the playthrough. I'm very glad that we have finally beaten Super Mario All-Stars. We went through the first 5 courses on the yesterday, and I plan on streaming a lot today. Okay, change the camera. Yeah, give me the star.
Here we go!
Now, course 6, Hazy Maze, Hazy Maze Cave, swimming beast in the cavern. Okay, we go down here. Yeah. Dory? Get on Dory's head. And now we're gonna look over here.
Here we go!
Okay. That's the first star. Going back in. Elevate for elevate for 8 red coins. That's simple enough. Going here. Okay, now we're gonna... And here we go. There's... Now we're gonna go all the way back over there. Okay. I actually am recording this on the Nintendo Switch too, as you can see. Started recording for Switch 2 during Super Mario All-Stars. I got a new capture card, works pretty great. That's 5. That's 6. Oh no. I'm playing through OBS, so there's a little bit of lag. Okay. All right.
Here we go!
Metalhead Mario can move. Oh, I know. Oh, a second. A second. Alright. Good to know. We have to unlock the metal cap now. And here we are. Welcome to the metal cap switch course. Once you step on the cap switch, the green blocks will become solid. When you turn your body into metal with the metal cap, you can walk underwater. Try it. Cavern of the Metal Cap. Okay. Okay. This. That's 6, that's 7. That's 8. So that's Cavern of the Metal Cap. Okay, back to Star 3. Metalhead Mario can move. Alright. Okay. Kind of weird. Hazy Maze Cave is the only level, is the only course in Mario 64 to have an entrance to another course inside of it. Navigating the toxic maze. Oh.
Mamma mia! Hey, go!
Okay. Fun fact, the reflective texture on Metal Mario's skin is actually a low-quality, upside-down image of a cherry blossom tree. Okay.
Here we go!
There's a fly. Well, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you later. Gotta go back to Pokemon Go grind. We'll see ya. Amazing emergency exit. Okay. Wait, can I just... Hey!
Here we go!
Well... Watch for rolling rocks. Okay. Okay, I'm here now.
Here we go!
Alright. So that's Watch for Rolling Rocks.
Hey, go!
Now we go for 100 coins. Okay. Oh no. Where's the bat? Come on. Okay, so now we're gonna... Actually, 1 second. Right. Okay. Okay. All right then. Okay.
Here we go!
Okay. Alright, so we got the 100 coin star. Now we just gotta leave. Okay. Yeah, we gotta... Okay, since we got the metal cap, we can go back to Jolly Roger Bay. I always forget this level's name. Through the jet stream. Okay.
Let's go!
Okay. Dude. Come on now. Okay. Now we're gonna go all the way back. Okay. Oh, 1 second.
This is the stage's red coins. Has one where you can collect 8 coins. And there are many stages that take them. Some of the 8 coins start collecting, whereas others have the red coins focused on just one location. In the case of Rainbow Ride here, all of the red coins are generally, I prefer the approach of having them spread across the entire stage. That doesn't get us out of the beginning ride, but once we reach this spinning intersection, we can head straight into it. This puts us directly into the maze, and every single red coin is measured. But be careful, there's a bomb too. In order to navigate it, you have to jump around several obstacles using the navigation of pretty much every jump type you have access to. Platforms are also quite small, so making it a good challenge. I honestly think this fits quite well as a
Okay. Okay. All right. We have collected every coin in Jolly Roger Bay. For some reason, Jolly Roger Bay has only 104 coins in it.
Here we go!
Okay. Now, Okay. Welcome to the Vanish Cap Switch stage. Welcome to the Vanish Cap Switch course. All of the blue blocks you find will become solid when you step on the cap switch. You'll disappear when you put on the Vanish Cap, so you'll be able to elude enemies and walk through many things. Try it out. Okay. Okay, there's the star. What's that?
Here we go!
Well, that's weird. So now we're gonna return to Big Boo's haunt. 1 second. A second. Okay. 1 second. We're going back to Big Boo's Hog.
Today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at both Jolly Roger Bay and Dire Docks to see how they compare against each other and if they're different enough to justify both of their existences. We'll be doing
Also
this in the same
screaming.
format as the Rainbow Bright episode.
Also screaming.
First, we'll take a look at their aesthetics, then their layouts, and we'll end with a tier list of 14 stars between the forces. Still, if you
Eye to eye in the secret room. Okay, so okay. Well, I just gotta... That's Mr. Bone. Come on. Is it changed yet? I need to see it. God damn it. Why won't it save? I don't understand. Copy that. Just save it. Is it saved now? Is it saved? It is saved. It is saved, thankfully. Okay. Okay. It... Alright. It's saved. Actually, I'm gonna... Okay. Now I gotta go back. Come on now.
drags down the level for me is every star on this app forces you to swim through this extremely long and boring tunnel. I also just can't say I love how open the sub area is. I get it had to be that way for the sub to fit, but it just feels so empty. At least Jolly Roger Bay was so confined that it felt like there was nothing.
What?
But with Diary Rock's shallower and much wider water pool, it feels incredibly empty. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of either of these levels layout-wise. They don't feel fun to explore because they're both extremely linear and they force Mario to swim through a lot of the course. I definitely like Jolly Roger Bay far more though for not having enough
Streaming on my YouTube channel.
and at least allowing us to run around a little bit before
Very good. Very nice. Yippee! Yippee!
Here we go!
Okay.
Go in front of him, and then you leave the area. Swim back, and then he'll be out of the ship. That is so incredibly stupid. At least the drowning mechanic would force you to leave eventually, but seriously, they should have had the eel leave the ship before you play. It's sad because I did really like the idea
Which
of
what?
having Nagi block the entrance, but whatever. Once you get inside the ship, you then have to solve a puzzle. It's just a guess and check minigame where you have to open the chest in the right order. I don't hate it though, just because it's not long, and the chests do fit the summon pirate ship extremely well. Getting the correct order drains the ship of its water, which is meant to represent it going back to the surface, and then you can climb up and get the star. Overall, I think this star has a lot of good ideas, but the execution is just...
Oh, I can go, go to the third floor now. That's cool.
So now this star is a lot better since you can actually go up to the eel and have it leave. The eel also reaches out of the tunnel quite far, so if you aren't paying attention, it's easy to get hit. So once the eel leaves, you see that the star is attached to the eel's tail. That leads to a pretty fun chase where you have to try and grab it without getting smacked by the tail and drowning. Once you do touch it, the star flies back to the cave and you can collect it. Overall, I really enjoy this star both in concept and execution. Maybe sometimes it can be a bit annoying waiting for the eel and the star hitbox is a bit wonky, but otherwise, I think the star earns how I thought it is. I'm putting it up an A2. Not quite an S because it's underwater, but still certainly a great star. Star number 3, Treasure of the Ocean Cave. As the name suggests, this takes us down into the cave at the bottom of the sea. Like the other two stars, you have to swim all the way to the back, which I must say is getting kind of tedious at this point. Once you get down there, you then must enter inside this hole. In this cave, you have to avoid a few Goombas and falling pillars. When you reach the other end, you'll see 4 treasure chests. Just like the ones on the ship, you have to get them in the right order. I was already not a huge fan of this, so having to do it again is kind of lame. I will say, though, on repeat playthroughs, it is really satisfying to run between the chests quickly. If you get it in the right order, you're then rewarded with the star. I think this is alright. They probably should have put something more interesting in this cave, but for what it is, I'll give it a C tier. Star number 4, red coins on the ship of Blood. Just like every other level of the game, Jolly Roger Bay has itself a red coin star. For these, you have to collect 8 red coins scattered throughout the level. Some red coin stars require you to look in one concentrated spot, while others have the 8 red coins spread throughout the stage. Jolly Roger Bay falls into the latter category. Generally, I prefer this approach just because it encourages exploration. As for where these coins are, 4 are in the water and 4 are on the surface. The water ones are hidden within clams, which I think works well as it gives you a reason to get close and possibly get hit. Then we get to look on the surface for the other half of the coins, which is nice since none of the stars up until this point have required us to run up. For the first one, you have to climb a rock pillar, which is also next to the level's main column, so you might as well get it over here. The other 3 coins are all on the ship, and yeah, maybe a bit lame for them to all be concentrated on one spot like this, but I also like the ship, and it's cool how its usage in the level changes over time. The ship will rock back and forth, so you have to
Alright.
accordingly to get the remaining coins. Be careful.
Go.
I'll put it right above star 1. Star number 5,
Wow.
Glass of the Stone Pillar. More than
It's oh boy. What? No. Alright, we are working on Big Boo's Hunt. No.
It just acts as an unnecessary time sink. Luckily, once you get to the other side, the star does get a bit back. The submarine is right in the middle, so you have to try to find a way out to it. I like that there are many approaches that you can take to get on board. I think it makes the star a lot more interesting. The main way players will likely go about this is by first going onto land and hitting a switch to spawn in boxes that temporarily make a bridge. However, you don't have to go on land. The fins of the submarine are in the water, so you can actually climb onto them and then make a bit of a trickier jump onto the side from there. You can also climb up the front of the sub, but this is very challenging due to the harsh slope, so this is really only useful for speedrunners. So yeah, the star had a bit of a rough start, but I think I did enjoy boarding this on itself. I'll give it a low B tier, very close to a C, but it being as iconic as it is, I think it can move on this page. Star number 2, Chess in the Current. As the name suggests, this is our third chess star in the video, but it's probably the most interesting challenge of the bunch. Luckily, this is in the first section, so we don't have to go through the long tunnel swim. At the bottom, there are 4 chests orbiting the whirlpool. If you get sucked in, that's pretty much an instant death as you get flushed out, so you have to try and get the correct chess combination while actively getting sucked in by the whirlpool. That can get fairly intense, and I think it's a decent spin on the concept. I still don't love the chess gimmick, but I do think this is probably the best way they did it in this game. I'll put it in B tier above the Jolly Roger Bay ship. Star number 3, pole jumping for 8 red coins. In comparison to the red coin star in Jolly Roger Bay, Dare Dogs has all of its red coins focused in one area, being the ceiling of the sub. Unfortunately, that means to start this star, we have to go through the long tunnel swim. Now, a long time ago, I made a video ranking all the red coin stars, and this one happened to get last place among the main levels. The reason that is because there's just a lot of waiting around here. You have to jump across the moving poles to get to each red coin, but they take so long to move around. So the bottom
Come on.
we have a long section of just waiting for to move.
Right.
It's not even hard. The challenge here purely comes down to patience. Oh, and you really don't want to fall down, as that will force you to swim back to land and wait for the poles all over again. And with that being said, you can theoretically skip the poles. 120 star speedruns have been doing this for years now. You have to still have the sub there, though, and it takes an incredible amount of practice that's just not worth it. I will say that at least watching this star in context of a speedrun is cool, but that's all I can get next. I'm putting it down at the bottom of the C tier. Star number 4, through the jet stream. Did we already talk about this star in Jolly Roger Bay? Well, as it turns out, they were too lazy to come up with a name, making these 2 stars the only ones in the main level to share the same name. I can't
Okay. See? See?
Once you get there, you may notice the actually get started. Is there
Why not?
Oh!
Oh, I forgot about the eye guy. Yeah, I gotta go back over there. I'm too busy texting to actually play the damn game. Alright. Okay. Alright. I need to focus. I need to focus. Okay. Dog. Okay. All right. Okay, okay, okay. Yes! Okay. You go away.
Here we go!
Finally, we can move on to lethal lava. I need to brighten this up. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Bruh. Oh, hey, it's Nips again. Need a random enemy in the corner. Alright. Yup. Yup, I'm gonna image, browse, go on there, go on there. There he is. What the? What is it? I can't alter. Alright, give me the star.
Here we go!
Boil the big bully. This is course 7, yeah. Where is this so tall big bully? That is my... Ah! Come on. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Dude. And I gotta say, Vegeta loses to Charmander, honestly. Not even Charmander. Flippin' Beautifly.
Here we go!
What is it? Ow.
Speaking of falling off, though, we can
Come on.
actually jump off the slide at the top and land near the finish, saving a ton of time. This is very tricky to do since you can't see where to go with the camera, but I really appreciate the option being here to make making playthroughs more fun, especially considering the stage forces a windy playthrough with its 2 stars. Anyway, after a bit of a bumpy straightaway, the guardrails are put back up for these winding turns. While this does make the level much safer, it's still a challenge to get through these turns fast. If you go down the slide normally, completing it in under 21 seconds is honestly something difficult, so having these winding turns near the end makes sense as a final challenge. I also really like how the slide ends with a somewhat long straightaway. It really adds suspension to if you'll make the turn in time. Yeah, I think the secret slide was pretty fun. Sure, it does have the annoying double playthrough mechanic, but otherwise I enjoyed my time here. I thought this has a very solid 18. Oh yeah, and to end off each of these we'll mention the song, and I think to the surprise of no one, the slide theme does pretty perfectly here. No need for any taking out this. Okay.
Some projects really can change lives.
Damn it.
Yes.
Look who it is. Look who it is. Look who's been meowing at my door. It's been this guy. What do you say to yourself? What do you say to yourself, Wally? Walter Hartwell Whitefield. No. No. Ah! Ow! 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 He scratched me. Ow! Damn. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Okay, that was a bit of a long one to start us out with. Why don't we transition to probably the shortest bonus level, the aquarium. To get to this level, you have to go to the room of Jolly Roger Bay and take a look at this wall. You may notice that there's a few holes punched into it, and entering it to the left one forces Mario into it. Luckily, there is still a way out of this predicament. Inside this cube of water, there are 8 red points, 1 in each of the corners, and 1 near each of the windows. By the way, I really like how the windows look with the colored glass. It helps make the aesthetic here a little less blank. Unfortunately, you cannot say the same for the through this category are platforming-centric linear levels to lead up to the Bowser fight with 8 right points placed along the way. First up, I really love the aesthetic here. The unique dark green background really adds some good atmosphere leading up to the first confrontation. When you enter the level, Bowser will say, you're stepping right into my trap, just as I knew you would. I warn you, friend. Watch your step. Very nice logic. One thing I always thought was kind of weird is the fact that there's a metal cap here. Not only do you not have it since the metal cap switches in the basement, but I feel like it's barely helpful. At best, you can use it to collect the stage's first right corner of this room. You have to activate a switch, then carefully move into the block and spawn it. I think it's a pretty solid challenge, though I did sort of lie about that being the first one. Hitting the switch spawns a block at the start too, leading to another one. Honestly, I think that one's kind of done. There's no good tell that it's there, so I'm sure a lot of people like this. Continuing through the course, we have to survive through several obstacles like these moving platforms, another burners, spinning platforms, and even a few movements. I really like how this is laid out, as if we're skilled enough, you can actually jump up this slope to save it on time. Then we get to one of my favorite portions, the amp power. It's not too hard, but I really like the look of the gems poking out of the green ground. After that, we've got a few more types of moving platforms to jump between, giving us one of the neat challenges while collecting the right coins. I also like this hidden circular platform with another one. There is a bridge connected to it, but as for cowards, long jumps are way more fun. But that brings us to the final set of platforms, the seesaws. They're fairly easy to jump between, but you need to use them to reach the higher platforms for a right coin. Make sure to also grab the final right corner of this tiny platform off the side. If you manage to survive all of that, you just have to get past a few more Goombas and a wonky staircase to get to the start. I think overall the right coins are hitting really well here. The first one is a bit annoying, but otherwise these work great to make the platforming more challenging. But of course that's not the end of the level, as we still have to enter the pipe and face off against the main man himself. Being the first of 3 fights, this is obviously the easiest, but it's still fun. To defeat Bowser, you'll need to pick him up by the tail and throw him into one of the bombs around the arena. I really like those builds upon the pick up and throw gimmick from the game's first star against King Kong. Now I personally always had trouble timing my throw with the spin, but luckily the bombs are close enough to the arena here where we can slowly inch Bowser really close to them instead of throwing him. But no matter how you do it, whenever you get him once, that's the end of the fight, giving you the key to enter into the castle's basement. Overall, this was a great first Bowser level. It's got a fantastic aesthetic and just a pretty fun layout for boss. I see no reason to not put this on SNES tier. Also, the music on this level is easily my favorite of the bunch today. It is so good. Bowser boss battle theme is also fantastic as well. Before we move on to the basement, there's still one more ground level bonus stage I want to talk about. After collecting 10 stars, you'll notice a giant light beaming down from the ceiling. Obviously, the lobby was like this before, so out of curiosity, you might try and stare directly into the light. Yeah. Luckily, in this case, it's a good thing, as it leads you right to our first cap bonus level, Tower of the Wing Cap. When we spawn in, we already have a wing cap, and while we could just fly directly down into the switch, we'll probably want to collect the 8 ring rings first. They're placed in 4 rings surrounding the tower. Now, on hearing that, you may think this would just be the recurring situation, but no, this is much more difficult due to the use of the wing cap. It can be hard to get used to the controls, so it makes this fairly challenging. Luckily, the rings are laid out in a fairly solid path, but if you miss even a single coin, this turns into a nightmare. Trying to swing back around to get a tiny coin is a massive pain, especially if you miss one of the first few rings, since they're much higher up than the last few. Of all the stars in this video, I think this is the one that gave me the most challenge growing up. I do think this works pretty well as a wing cap tutorial though. It gives us a nice open space to get used to the controls and the clear and obvious objective as well. That's important because once you get all the coins, you can activate the switch in the center to unlock the wing cap throughout the game. So for that, I think this course deserves a B tier. Also, this uses the slide theme again, but you'll mostly be hearing the wing cap theme instead, which I really slide. Going chronologically here, we've actually ended up getting all 3 cap stages in a row. So moving right along, we got Vanish Cap under the boat. To get to it, we have to go through a tunnel full of water in the basement, which eventually brings us to 2 stone pillars. While it may not seem clear what to do at first, you may eventually stumble upon the solution of ground coming onto these, which actually drains most of the water from this room. Not only that, it also drains water from the moat outside of the castle as well. If we explore around down here, we'll eventually find a hole in the moat, which brings us into the stage. We start at the top of this massive slope with several platforms punched into it. 4 of those platforms contain some of the stage's ring coins, so you'll need to collect them on the way down. Unfortunately, due to how the camera is set up, you can't really see which platforms have the coins, and if you miss a single one, you basically have to restart. I mean, you can pick up the slide, but that takes forever. Once you get down to the bottom, you're faced with a ton of fire spinners and a skating path which you'll need to go past to get to the other stage. Getting caught on fire can be especially dangerous here, as it will cause Mario to run around wildly, possibly even off the edge. Continuing on up, you have to go past the seesaw and a few more enemies before making it to the stage's most challenging section. Here there are several platforms over the void, and due to how they move,
Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS, which is its own game.
I do like the challenge. It makes the start far more interesting. Once you reach the end of these platforms, you collect the last coin and then activate the Vanish Cap. Wait, what did any of that have to do with the Vanish Cap? Yeah, while Tower of the Wing Cap acted as a very solid tutorial for the power-up, this has almost nothing to do with its own. You do start the stage with it equipped, but you're very likely to lose it by the time you reach the bottom of the next slope. The only real Vanish capability shown here is the fact that you can go through a cage to get the star again. But it's really weird that this isn't the focus of the level. So I honestly think this deserves a C tier. It's got a pretty bad start, a very weird aesthetic, and a lack of connection to its power. What's saving it is the fact that I do like the platforming challenge at the end, but otherwise, this is pretty weak. Speaking of, while I do like the songs used here,
Alright, I'm back.
Let's go.
Okay, so we gotta bully the bullies. When I mean bully, I mean murder. Mr. I back there is geeking out. Okay. Hey, what's going on? Hey, man. And there we go. Dog. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Damn it. Hey, look at that. Damn it. Bro. Okay. All right. No. We're back.
Here we go.
We are behind pace, but hey, it's fine. Shit. Okay.
Which I would normally find quite boring, but luckily you can actually just skip it by jumping between platforms scattered in the lava, and I greatly appreciate it. So once you reach the other side, you then need to break these platforms instantly. If you make it across, there's also a bully over there. So the first red point can also be found on this weird great thing.
Let's go.
8-coin puzzle with 15 pieces. No.
Another red point sneaking down below, which I honestly think is a pretty clever spot. The elevator by itself is also fun because I remember using it all the time to backwards launch. Once you get up to the next layer, you've got to run past
Didn't do that.
close-up burners, pickable ceilings, moving platforms, and even a bully guarding your right. Once you reach the other side, we have probably the main elements of this level that I don't like. We find this weird purple and yellow platform that slowly shrinks and stretches out. In order to move on with the level, you have to wait for it to stretch out. Unfortunately, though, there is absolutely nothing interesting here, which just makes this drag down the level's pace for absolutely no reason. Yeah, there is a red coin, but it too just involves waiting for the platform to stretch out.
Okay.
Here we go.
Probably in the same level. Now we cannot really jump being located at the right of the room, we Mario over the rainbows in the same spot back on the left. Now that we've entered the stage, let me go ahead and get some compliments in first. I do really like the aesthetic. I've always been a fan of cloudy sky stages since Rainbow Ride decided to do that with its aesthetic. I appreciate the addition of the traditional cloud. As for the actual objective,
Where is...
and as the name suggests, while using the GameCube. Like I said, the controls already make it a decent challenge. Now that we have to actually explore with it, things just got much, much harder. But the thing is about this stage, it's not just hard, it's evil. Normally when you fall off the stage, you just die, get kicked out, and then get to try again. But here, oh no, you're not just sent outside of the level, you're sent all the way outside of the castle. And...
Playing the BXD and PXP scheme with the L4 GFB cast to allow for GFK from Dan, thoughts?
I'll lock in the L4B and G2 line with GC.
Sounds great.
Peggle.
Red hot log rolling. Okay.
I'm tired.
All right. Okay.
I'm tired.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying to play the game. Okay, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm just very distracted. What?
Mamma mia.
Final
Tego.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
You can probably tell by how much I talk about this, I think this is a pretty good one. It's long and intense, just as you would think it would be. While two of the red coins are kind of stupid, I don't think they're enough to bring this level down. I'm going to be placing
Wait
this
1
level
second.
absolutely a phenomenal way to end this level. Anyways, that's it for this
No.
video. If you get snippets and thus hate me for liking the cover of the Metal Cop, let me know in the comments. I'll be honest, was not expecting this video to be as long as it was. Hopefully though, I'm still making good progress in the Tournament Day special. Right now I'm expecting to release it around October, so hopefully you all will enjoy it when it drops. Anyways, Ravens for Smash, and I'll see you guys next time.
I'm just texting the stream chat. Alright. Jesus Christ. Damn it.
Recently, I've done quite a few videos talking about Mario 64. I've talked about all of its terrible water stages, talked about its...
I literally have stream chat on. What do you mean?
Despite covering a good chunk of the game's levels, somehow I haven't talked about the very first one in the game. Balboa Battlefield is one of the most iconic locations in the entire Mario series. So much so that it was even included in the Mario movie, and only the best of the best got it.
Damn it. Damn it.
Here we go.
Obviously, a bunch of trees and blocks all around.
Oh my god.
Which is also important as a safety game. You may have noticed that the bomb battlefield doesn't have any areas where Mario can walk away. That gives the player a lot more wiggle room, so if they struggle on the seesaw or even a starting bridge, they can get back up and try again. Returning to that starting bridge, though, there are a lot of small things that get introduced here that are quite important. This features the game's very first
Oh my god.
Connecting the Goomba makes perfect sense. On top of that, there are a few boxes nearby that Mario can break, which shows how he can also affect the environment. The small box here is also good to show how Mario can pick things up, which is very important for every bomb battlefield in particular. Finally, I also want to point out that the link cap box is shown right to us the second we load into the stage. This shows that there are elements to each level that Mario needs to unlock, and we'll go a bit more into that once we get to the stars of Bobby World. But that's just the opening half of the course. Crossing the seesaw gives us even more to explore. This is even more open, but the path is also lost here. Instead, it's replaced by arrow signs, which I think is a nice subtle change to sort of encourage you to unlock the direct path more. Obviously, though, the mountain is the highlights, and this is where the level's most difficult obstacles lie. After getting some practice running around the course, this acts as a small test, featuring plenty of obstacles that you need to dodge and jump over, along with a few gaps as well. The path from the mountain is also a lot more restricted, which not only makes the obstacles more difficult to avoid, but also focuses the player on this objective to get to the top. Now, that is the main direction of the course, but the bomb battlefield also shows that there's more than just a linear path through the floating island. It's obvious that it's important, but getting to it isn't quite clear. I mean, you could always try jumping up there. That'll likely encourage people to explore their hidden routes, which will be helpful throughout every stage of the game to find more secretive areas and stars. So overall, I think this layout does a phenomenal job of keeping the player focused while also encouraging exploration as well. Now it's time we dive into the star tier list. I'll be ranking them based on how fun they are, how creative they are, and how helpful they are for teaching the player about the game. It's a bit of a different criteria from what we normally do, but the stars are still very comparable to the others in the game. So kicking us off, we have star number 1, Big Bomb in the Summit. This is the first star most people will be collecting. I actually collect the red coin star first. That's for dinner.
What's for dinner? Yeah, what's for dinner?
Here, we have the case of EV anxieties. Clearly stressed about EV range and charge time. Classic symptoms. More range, less charge time. This is the world's Toyota battery electric vehicle. So yeah, let's go places. With this being the first star, it's also got a very good job in being a really strong
Hegel.
Okay. Dog. Come on.
Here we go.
Love this inclusion for
Hello?
Hegel.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay,
Here we go! Hey, go!
This shows that the levels can change between stars, which is a very important thing to teach a player early on. With this new element added to the stage, players are obviously going to try interacting with it first. This will cause people to switch to congratulate
okay,
Mamma mia! Hey, go!
alright. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Okay, okay.
Here we go!
Alright.
해고.
Alright. Alright. Oh, wait. Hey, what's going on? Oh, come on. Focus! Dog.
Here we go.
Focus. Camera. Focus. Hello? Dog. Hello? Dog. Dog. Hello? One second. Okay.
해고.
Oh, and it's great. All right.
Here we go.
All right. Inside the beard. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Dude. Okay, If it could focus, that'd be great. You know, I love a camera that focuses on my face, the only thing that's on screen. Thank you. Okay.
Here we go!
Stand tall on on 4 pillars. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Everyone knows and feels joy.
Oh.
Rainbow Road game its own unique legacy, and today I thought it'd be fun to go over every single Rainbow Road in the series and its remakes. Welcome to another
Okay.
episode, level by level. We'll be
Alright.
in chronological order here to see how the Rainbow
Alright.
Road evolved over the course of the
That's pretty good.
And while this technically isn't a normal ranking video, I will still be throwing these into a tier list as I go, similar to my Mario stages and Smash video. With that said, if you enjoyed this look at the Rainbow Road,
That's pretty good. I'll admit that.
channel at 200K ranking every 2D Mario level, and let's jump right into Super Mario Kart. And here we have it, the Mario Kart series.
I'll admit that. Very nice. Actually, I need to see something.
Major spoilers for the video here. I think you're all great at this point, but I'm still going to talk a bit about aesthetics. Alright,
That-
those mini comments out of the way,
That
how does
customize something?
Well, you know how I said a Rainbow Road should be special when compared to the rest of the game's tracks? Well, this Rainbow Road is special from the rest of the SNES tracks because it's actually good. Okay, the real thing making this so special is the fact that it's the only SNES track to have one theme. While there are 20 tracks in this game, there are only 8 different track themes, which means that each one of them gets a bit skill by the time you reach the game's conclusion. But at the same time, that boosts how special Rainbow Road is, as it's an incredibly different, super bright track floating in space. Speaking of floating in space, though, that's another thing that makes this track special. You can actually fall off. This is where the difficulty really comes into play, too. There's no off-road in this track. If you move even slightly off, you're going to be falling, and Lakitu will take a century to pick you up. The road is also pretty skinny, too, with plenty of sharp and any.
Anyone?
Combine all of that with Super Mario Kart's, let's be honest, awful controls, and you have yourself one of the most difficult tracks in this day. I personally really appreciate how hard this track is. It sets a perfect tone for the legacy we have ahead of us. As for the layout itself, it's not really that complicated. Easily the simplest Rainbow Road we'll see. First off, it's perfectly flat, which is just a limitation of being in Super Mario Kart. That's not to say there's nothing on this track, though. Could you imagine? That'd be so boring. After the first turn, you'll get put face to face with blobs. Now, this game does have plenty of blobs in the Bowser's Castle, but the Rainbow Road blobs are unique. They're rainbow colored. Believe it or not, that's not only an aesthetic difference, because instead of just acting like walls,
And as I was saying,
which is pretty cool. There are 4 different parts of the road with blobs, each with their own information. I think these blobs really add a good amount of extra strategy here, as you have to pay attention to when each blob fell so you can go between the gaps. The only other track layout thing I really want to mention is that I like the split road at the end. Not only is having options nice, but it gives them an excuse to make the road a bit skinnier right before the end. So with all that considered, I think this was a solid introduction to the Rainbow Road track. For that, I'm putting it in C tier, which may seem low for a Super Mario Kart track that's rare. Let's see how the next game, Mario Kart 64, improves upon it. Controversial opinion, this track sucks. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you guys, this is probably one of my least favorite tracks in the entire Mario Kart series. For the very first 3D Rainbow Road, that's really not a great start. Let's begin with positives though. The aesthetic is still great. In the background, you can see bright lights picturing all the game's characters. I also like the big star you can see on little segments. The road itself also looks quite nice. The main aesthetic highlight though is definitely the song. This is probably the most iconic Rainbow Road theme, and it's for a good reason. It's a banger. And also you'll be hearing a lot of it this is the best. This track is so unbelievably long. To this day, it is the longest track in the Mario Kart franchise. It lasts, on average, over 6 minutes, which is absurd. But you know what? That wouldn't be so bad if it was actually fun to race on. It's not. The only thing this track has that's mildly cool are the chain chomps going through the road that can occasionally bite you. Otherwise, there is nothing. It's just a boring drive for 6 entire minutes. And you want to know the worst part? It's not even hard. The entire track
Who walk here? Who breaks steel? Wake ancient ones. We no like light. Rumble. We no like intruders. Alright. Now battle hand to hand.
But you can also make some wild shortcuts with these. You go higher based on your speed, so with enough precision, you can cut large portions of the track. This is very difficult to do, but man, is it fun to perform. Watching speedrun records of this track in particular.
Okay. Dog.
Here we go!
Alright.
Heggo!
Alright.
Several 3D rainbow renders of the game's items, which makes the sky fun to look at as well. Alright, well let's get to the layout. This starts out with a jump onto the road below, giving us a pretty fast-paced start. Landing on this lower road also shows that this will be quite different, as it's pretty wavy, which makes driving on it a bit harder. Additionally, it's fantastic to see the guardrails are mostly on here. This track sort of combines the approaches of the previous tracks, with some parts having rails while others not. I think they do a good job of knowing when to remove them, mostly being on tight turns, which can leave it very easy to fall off. Speaking of big turns, I think it's time to look at this Rainbow Road's main attraction, the big Skyward. Now, with Mario Kart 8 having anti-gravity, something like this isn't really massive anymore, but for Double Dash, this is pretty crazy.
God damn it. Ooh! No, okay, no. Come on now.
The inclusion of Stargates from Mario Galaxy is pretty cool, even if it's not my favorite. I also like that this film takes place in space, but it's over top of the Earth. It gives this rendition here a very unique feel. Something else that's helping that is the fact that this is the only track in the game to make you burn up into a fireball upon falling off. That is such a cool detail and a perfectly fitting one for just how much you'll be falling off. Now I think it's time to get into the layout. It starts out with a classic Rainbow Road dip with some boost pattern. Some of the racers go by a few working shorts and meteors too. That culminates into a jump and puts us right onto the track's first of many difficult turns. Not only is it pretty sharp, but it's also very tilted, making it hard to navigate. If you manage to survive, then you can use the track's first half pipe. I usually take it just because it's much easier to do so without falling off. That brings us to the track's famous wavy road. What I like about this one especially is the fact that we can actually trick now. Mario Kart Wii was the first game to introduce tricking with ramps, and every other past game jumping just flowed. The heroes spend the trick to not only gain speed, but also try and grab some of the item boxes. After that, we get another iconic section with a double fork road. What I really like about this section is just how many options you have to go about it. Going from the outside, you can take some half pipes, which are the slowest, but give you some item boxes. Good for if you need something in that shop. The simplest route is to just go around the holes, which is faster than the half pipes when you don't get anything. But of course, if you're a real risk taker, you can try jumping over the hole, which is definitely the fastest, but can very easily lead to your death. Even with the holes themselves are options, so you can choose if you want to make a small or large jump. The amount of options this part gives you is really cool, and it makes for playing so much more enjoyable. Following the holes, you then get two of the hardest turns on the track, both being very sharp with like guardrails and also being very tilted. They both bring you into a canyon, which may I add just looks really cool with the rainbow. Upon landing, that brings you into another unique jump, this time being a half pipe. This isn't hard, but jumping at an angle like this isn't seen in any other track. So
Alright, whatever.
which is something I always like to see on tracks, and makes repeat playthroughs better as you can switch between them. Both paths we combine into one final turn at the end, and while this is pretty easy compared to some of the other tracks you've seen, it has a lot of boost penalty at the end, giving some extra speed for some extra throws. Falling off here better would be devastating, considering it's right at the end. But with all that said, wow, this is fantastic. I'm sure you can tell just based on how much I had to say here, but I love this rendition. It's an absolute classic for a reason. It's super hard, has a lot of unique elements,
I am not.
plenty of alternate routes to make each playthrough unique. I think for that, this belongs in S tier. Truly a phenomenal track. Wouldn't it be crazy to make this? Yes,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Now I have to get my hat back. Great. Excuse me. Excuse me?
That brings us to the first wavy road, and while it's not as much as the Wii version, you can still get some good tricks here. This is the moment we see the real reason why this Rainbow Road is one of the greats. Unlike every other Rainbow Road we've seen so far, this is a Are
Aiden, shut up.
Have it makes a standout here. The selection mechanic really makes any track it's applied to feel more like an adventure.
Shut up.
Here is certainly no exception. Getting back into the actual layout, we have another turn in that ladder. Players were of course very impressed.
Shut up, Aiden.
Impressed to see it. Also, when I was like 9, I was like, how can you figure out how the ladders work? So every time I got there,
Shut up, Aiden.
it's not on a rainbow road.
Here we go!
All right.
Hey, go!
Pyramid puzzle. All right. 1 second.
This one has so much more variety in its track design. So many unique locations.
Oh, what? Oh.
Here we go!
I also like how the way this is
Hey, go!
Okay, alright. Okay, we have to get the 100 coin star. Okay.
Here we go!
What? Oh, okay.
Here we go!
Okay, okay, now we just gotta go into,
Hegel!
Dire Docks. Okay, now we just gotta board Bowser's sub. Oh, come on. Okay.
Luckily, this is where Aura comes in, as they take care of the fraud part and will automatically remove your info from
What?
these sites. And that's not all Aura does. Aura is all-in-one digital security. It will send you an alert if your personal information is found on the dark web. It's an antivirus, a VPN, a password manager, and so much more. And guess what? You can try Aura free for 14 days at aura.com/OscarBurn and see where your data is being exposed and sold. Just click the link in the description or scan the QR code. Now back to
Just watch the stream time.
Mr. Beast videos. When the majority of people think of YouTube, they would probably think of someone like Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTuber on the platform, currently sitting on 424 million subscribers, which is bigger than all but 2 countries back there. Mr. Beast created his channel back on February 19, 2012, originally going under the name Mr. Beast 6000. He spent many years posting many different types of content, like Minecraft videos, videos by YouTube, reaction videos, and much more. He was really just obsessed with YouTube and would post anything.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Alright. Pestering me again, are you, Mario? Can't you see that I'm having a merry little time making mischief with my minions? Now return those stars by trooping the walls and need them. Wow. Oh. Hey, what are you looking at? Oh, hey. No, my mic's on. My mic's on. No, I'm not on. Ah. I didn't notice you at first. Okay. Well. Well. Jesus. Town? Hey there? Town? Hello? I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Town? Hello? Town? Town? Hello? Are you still mad from Friday? Shank said something about... Okay, listen. Listen, I don't really want to talk about Friday, okay? That was just not a good day, okay? It really was not. I was having a completely fine day. Up until 5th period. 5th period was hell, okay? Okay, I was mad, I was pissed off, and I was mad at the fact that you didn't know why I was pissed off. Okay? Ooh, can it be that I've lost? The power of the stars has failed me this time. Consider this a draw. Next time I'll be in perfect condition. Now, if you want to see your precious princess, come to the top of the tower. I'll be waiting. Gwahaha. No, it wasn't hell because of you. It was hell because of whatever his name is. The stupid fat kid, whatever his name is. I have no idea what his name is. He wouldn't shut the hell up, and then Nolan was like, "You do meth? You do meth, Austin? Listen, man. Okay. Justin Kern. Listen, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to stream almost every day, and then no one comes around to even watch the stream. Okay, it sucks. Like earlier, I was trying to talk to the band, the group chat, right? And then I was trying to have them watch the stream, and try to have them watch the stream, and then I was made fun of, and I was made fun of. All right, okay. The guy who sent in the Clash Royale, friend invite, that was fine. People didn't make fun of that, but me trying to promote my channel because I just don't want to sit in silence for an hour and a half. Come on. I'm the one that's made fun of, okay? And I don't get it. I don't want to be considered as a gooner, because I don't do that. I don't do that stuff, okay? I hate the joke. It's lasted so long. I just want to be me, okay? I'm just a guy who likes to play video games that I like to play. I'm just that guy, okay? I don't want to be seen as a gooner. I don't want to be left out of stuff. I don't want that. I want people to understand. That's why I make these videos. I stream these games that I like, so that people understand why I like them. And it's just all people understand that. Now I try to talk about my interests at school, and then I'm made fun of, called a gooner, flipping all that. Hole jumping for red coins. I think you're a cool guy, not a gooner. You may think that. You may. Hold up. Yeah, I'm reading you. I can read that. I know you think I'm not a gooner, but a lot of people do. And when people make those accusations, you don't even try to say, no, hey, Austin's not a gooner. You don't try defending. You haven't been defending me, and that's my problem. You haven't been saying, hey, that's not nice. Hey, that's not cool. You shouldn't be saying that. You've either joined in or just not saying anything at all. That's all you've been doing. And that's the problem, okay? I just want people to like me, okay? To like me for who I am. Alright, I went through a lot back in middle school, okay? Yes, I want you to say that to people. I want you to educate people about that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. yeah, I hate that that you take my stuff. And then you were like, well, I don't know whose pencil is it. I don't know whose pencil is it. You didn't defend me. All you did was say nothing. That moment, okay. Okay. You know, it's hard being the nice guy. It's hard to be the nice guy. Because every time you be nice, because if you're the nice guy, then people make fun of you. If you're the nice guy, then people, what's behind me? Nothing's behind me. It was my pencil. Why would I lie about that? It was literally my pencil that she took. And then it got way out of hand for no reason because she wouldn't give it back. It's hard to be the nice guy because people will take you for granted and make fun of you. Alright? I lived through a lot through middle school. And through the first few and the first 2 months of freshman year. Okay, it was very hard. It was very hard for me because of all the stuff that I went through, all the stuff I was put through, and all the stuff I did. I did do a lot of stuff back then, but I don't want people to see me as that anymore. I want people to see me now. I've grown since then. I've learned a lot since then. And instead, I'm being treated the same as always, which makes me retreat back into my old habits of acting, even though I don't want to do that again. What do you get changed for? You're basically the school mascot, pretty much. And I hate not being able to sit at the table because there's so many other people, because you have random freshmen sitting there instead of me. I want room. I also don't want to be treated like I'm gay or something, you know? Like Red Logue does. I like how Noah just says, yeah, Austin, yeah, we're friends, yeah. Because Noah's not my friend, okay? My fatness, because I'm big. You're the school mascot pretty much, okay? Okay. And then I tell them to stop or shut up, and then they don't learn. They don't learn. It's annoying. And it's not because they don't know. It's because they find it funny. And it's not that it hurts. It's not that it hurts. It's that it's just annoying. And it causes me to get mad, which I don't want to do. I don't want to get mad. I want to be nice to people. I want to be there for people. I just want to be there. I just want to be there in someone's life. I want to be the person that makes their day special. You know? I want to be the reason someone smiles that day, alright? And I can't. And why can't I? Because people won't let me. Because people don't want me to get attached to them. Instead, they just treat me like I'm a piece of garbage, you know?
we go!
Yes, but not just you, Talon. Not just you. You know?
Head go!
I just wish I had a girl in my life that could understand me, that could respect me, that would go to me when they needed help, you know? Like, you know, I wanna be the person. Well, it doesn't feel like I make a lot of people smile. I'm a nice person, I'm a caring person, but I can't care about anyone because no one wants me to get close to them. No one wants me to feel attached to them anymore, you know?
Here we go!
Now I had to go for the 100 coin star. Alright.
Head go!
Why isn't nothing above the surface? I had never understood this. The DS version, the DS game has something up there. Why doesn't this game? Yo, I have to finish my chores up, then I'll be back on. Okay, I'll see ya. Alright.
Especially highly trained astronauts would not dwell on this. I get what Groot's trying to do. They're jerks at the start, but through adversity, they come to appreciate problems of all later on. But the arrogance is laid on so thick.
Alright. This is not a video game song. This is art. Video games are art. Okay, now we have to keep going forward.
Which is why the whole underage marriage thing happens. The U.S. government saw through that clever disguise and forced their parents to stay behind. So she does too.
Dude. Okay, alright, okay.
Here we go!
Okay.
Yeah!
Snowman's big head.
Bruce Willis stomps it. But in case that didn't go through thick skin, that's Bruce Willis. In the movie,
Hey, who's there? What's climbing on me? Is this an icing, snowflake, whatever it is? It's bugging me. I think I'll blow it away. Bet you didn't know you could stand on his head.
Here we go!
so yeah, the plan is up to the task of deep space travel.
Chill with the bully.
Here we go!
Quasi-scientific and all Meanwhile,
In a deep freeze.
Here we go!
scientifically angry at is the one that knows. Someone says they like deep. With that said, though, Armageddon
Grow from the freezing pond.
Here we go!
Right, okay. Shell shredded for red coins.
Does a sneak attack.
Here we go! Let's go! Here we go!
Existence of an asteroid. This thing is from a planet that we were supposed to kill us. When they were he was on the stage playing the severity if this thing had hit. Stripped away the entire layer down to the mantle. As a member of the space, the characters have a pretty great mastery of big enough to cause a cancer extension. Twice a year. And it's something yet the plan is to still stay They just had to make an asteroid with the most dramatic speed possible without even thinking about it.
Let's go!
Launches here or there, they're gonna be noticeable. Armageddon's logic is like if the table is on fire. All you can really do is just enjoy the pretty
Okay.
That's a subtle way of saying that this thing. Person that can defeat this thing.
Okay.
The Armageddon.
Okay, there we go.
Here we go! Hego! 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 해고.
Top of the town.
Here we go. 해고.
Secrets in the...
So funny story about this song.
Secrets in the shower.
Like my wedding was set for April 2020. If you remember anything about that
Secrets in the shallows of the sea.
they just told me in my state public a big wedding had been reduced to just a few people, like even the organist didn't show up. So as the last minute fix, instead of having the ceremony be played by a piano organ, it was played instead by a YouTube song playlist. Like the phone was connected by aux to a church speaker instead. Like classical music, you know? Overall, wow. Wife and I got married, good times. But as we were walking away from the altar, going right down the aisle, something happened. The phone that was playing classical music switched randomly to something else. I'm not making this up, and I swear to God.
해고.
Okay.
Here we go. 해고.
Express elevator. Hurry up.
Here we go!
All right. Okay. Go to town for red coins. Okay, well.
해고.
Okay. All right.
Here we go!
All right.
Independence Day, policy,
해고.
Quick race through downtown.
Here we go.
Okay.
해고.
All right. Okay. All right.
Here we go!
Okay, let's talk about the I
Here we go!
So you compromise. They first arrive in a biomechanical suit. It's almost like a fleshy power armor.
Alright.
Then